Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. So now let us move to the further. Last class, we already completed the concept of string handling part 2. String handling part 2, we completed. And it is a time to see, to move further about the flow control again. Flow control statements. As a part of flow control statements, we already completed the conditional or selection or branching statements. And one more is we already did this. We already completed and you already know, and you might be practice those things. Conditional statements. As a part of conditional statements, we did simple if statement, if else statement, and next is what? If else statement, match case statement. Okay, these are the four things are available, and we already discussed these four things. We know the concept behind that. And it is a time to see today. I'm introducing one new concept. What is it? You know, looping statements. This is what I'm going to introduce in today class, students. So let me go to the flow control statements. Second one, looping or iterative statements. Very, very important again. So combined together also we are discussing. So let me start discussing about looping or iterative or repetitive statements. Important. So last class I said the purpose of what? Flow control statements. What is the purpose of flow control statements, which you remembered? The purpose of flow control statements is to perform certain operation, either X operation in the case of true or Y operation in the case of false, only once. That is done by first part. Or to perform certain operation repeatedly or finite number of times until the condition is becoming false. Can be done by what? Looping statements. So I'm writing here the purpose of looping statements. The purpose of looping statements is that the purpose of looping or iterative statements, the purpose of looping or iterative statements used to perform certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times until condition becomes false. As I said already, this is an example I said, students. You want to send a message. You want to send a message as what? So you want to send a message. So today evening, you want to send this message. All the people, all the people, those who are sending the message to attend, to attend, to attend birthday party. So you just want to send this message. You just want to send this message. To how many people you want to send? 100 people you want to send. So what is the concept behind that? How that app will work out? It starts sending this message. So how many people? 100 people. It starts its counter from where? 1 onwards, 2 onwards. So on it will repeat 90 and it will send it to what? Last person. And it stops. When it 101 is coming, it stops sending. Correct or not? So it sends the data from where? 1 to 100. It sends the message to all the people 1 to 100. When 101 comes, that will stop. Are you able to follow? So performing certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times until condition becomes false. Take another example, as a simple example if you want to get into. Suppose I want to generate, I want to generate 1 to 10 numbers, 1 to 10 numbers, 1 to 10 numbers. Which concept is involving there? Repetition is involving. So this is what I'm going to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Where are you starting from? 1. Where are you ending with? So what is the repetition is available? 1 to 10. So you are starting from where? 1, which is known as what? Initialization part. I'm introducing technically now. Initialization part. At the time of dealing with the looping statements or iterative statements, the student or learner or programmer must know three important points. First part is what? Initialization part. This makes you to understand at which part of the logic you want to start. Initialization part says what? From where you want to start. From where you want to start. That is known as what? Initialization part. Are you able to follow? Second one, I want to go for it. Second one. What is the second one I'm going to take? Conditional part I need to take. Conditional part. Conditional part means what? Where to stop? Where to stop? 10. Where to start? 1. That means you need to combine both of them. It will prepare the conditional part. Conditional part will make us to understand what? Where to stop. Initialization part makes you to understand what? Where to start. Where to start, where to stop. If I use relational operator combination, you will get the conditional part. And observe which direction this is. Forward direction. So where are you starting from? Where are you ending with? 10. That is nothing but 1 less than or equal to 10. As long as my number is less than or equal to 10, you repeat. Once this becomes false, stop it. What is my number here? 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. Print. How much you are incrementing? How much you are incrementing? Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Are you following? This is known as what you know, updation part. Which part it is? Updation part. This can be either incrementation or it can be decrementation. Are you able to follow? If these three things you are using, that will forming what program? Looping program. Where to start is called what? Initialization part. Where to stop? That is called conditional part. Initialization and then conditional part if we combine. If it is incrementation, use less than or equal to symbol. If it is a decrementation, you use greater than or equal to symbol. The blind rule I am telling about. You also think about it. I think you are following me. So where are you starting from? What part is required? Initialization part. Where to stop? What you need to prepare? Conditional part. How much to increment to move forward? How much do you do decrement to come back? We need to use what? Decrementation part. Are you able to follow? So here I am going to say, my dear students, follow me now. What is our question here? Come on, what is our question? Generating what numbers? 1 to 10. Are you understanding how to start with? I is equal to what? 1. What is the condition here? 1 less than or equal to 10. Right? And this is 1 is true in the case of 1 true, 2 true, 3 true, 9 is true, 10 less than or equal to 10 also true. When it becomes what next? 11. 11 less than or equal to 10, false. That means stopping. Is it not called to perform certain operation repeatedly for a finite number of times until condition becomes what? False. Anybody who is writing looping level program, 3 points must be remembered. Number 1, initialization part. Number 2, conditional part. Number 3, updation part. Updation part includes what? Incrementation or decrementation. Are you able to follow? Now, online students, I hope you are following students. Now I'm going to take. Suppose I want to generate, so 5 to 1, 5 to 1 students, 5 to 1. Tell me what is this 5 to 1? Tell me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is the initialization? Good. 5. What is your ending? So which direction? So what is the condition you are preparing? 5 greater than or equal to 1. As long as this is satisfying, you will continue. How much you are doing? Decrementation or incrementation? Come on. Decrementation. I value, beginning value is how much? 5. 5 less than or equal to 1, print 5. What is the decrementation? 4. 4 greater than or equal to 1, print it. Decrement. What is this now? 3. 3 greater than or equal to 1, print it. 3 minus 1 again, 2. 2 greater than or equal to 1, print it. Next 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 1. 1. 1 greater than or equal to 1, 2. Next becoming what? 0. 0 greater than or equal to 1, false. That stops. 1 printed and that stops. I think you are following me. So students in the online, I think you understood this point. Next I'm going to say here, I'm going to continue here. In Python programming, in Python programming, here I am writing, we have we have two types of two types of looping or iterative or repetitive statements. Two types of looping or iterative or repetitive statements. They are number one I am talking about. Number one I am talking about. First one, while loop, or we can also call it as while else loop. We can call while else loop. This is the another flavor which is added in the Python. I will explain that. Second one is called what? For loop, for loop, or we can call it as what for else loop we can call. For else loop we can call. This is called what? Looping statements. I think you are following, students. And one more point I will write it, students. At the time of dealing with loops, how many points you need to remember? 3. So at the time of writing, at the time of writing, at the time of writing any program, any Python program, any Python program by using by using by using loops, we must use the following 3 points. We must use the following 3 points. What are the 3 points I am saying? Number one, what is that now? Initialization part. Initialization part. In the bracket, I will write it. Where to start? You remember clearly, you will write the coding. Second one is called what? Conditional part. Conditional part. It is called what? Where to stop. Forward direction use less than or equal to symbol. Backward direction use greater than or equal to symbol. Simple. These are all no intelligence is required, nothing. Next is called what? Updation part is required. That is either I'll write here either incrementation, or decrementation. Decrementation. I'm going to take up either incrementation or decrementation. These are the steps you need to take care. This is a looping or iterating or iterating, iterative, TIVE, iterative statements or repetitive statements. Now I'm going to start with what first? While loop I'm going to take. Online students, is these 3 points clear? Now I'm going to enter into the while loop I'm going to discuss. Let us take care this while loop. Syntax 1 I'm going to write it. Simple, students. Already you know what the colon is called. What the colon is called? Indentation symbol. Every indentation symbol followed by what? Indentation block. So I'm writing syntax number 1. Syntax number 1 I am talking. Look at the syntax number 1. Where I am writing. See, students, I am writing while is a keyword. While is a keyword. While is a keyword. That you already know how to verify the keyword. Do you know how to verify the keyword, students? Yes. So, you know, import keyword, keyword as what? KW, KW dot, KW list, KW list. So you are having, this is a keyword list. Somewhere else there is a while is there. There is a while is there. Are you following? While is a keyword. And already you know if is the keyword, students. If is the keyword. If is the keyword. Else is also keyword else. Else is also keyword. If else. Else is also one keyword, right? So these things are keyword. I'll take while. I'm writing here test condition. Test condition. I'll write it. Indentation symbol. And obviously, you know, students, indentation block of statements. That is a statement 1. Statement 1. Now I'm taking statement 2. Statement 2. I'm going to take up statement 2. Statement 3. N number of statements will be there. This is called statement N. Statement N. This is statement N. So students, now I'm writing parallel to this while loop and this type of logics you already know in our class. Parallel to this, now I'm writing other statements in the program. Other statements in program. There I'm going to take up. Observe it carefully now. So this is while loop. Parallel to while loop is called what? Other statements. And this part is called what here? Indentation block. Indentation block we can call. Are you following? Now, how this will work out? How this is going to take place? Listen all of you carefully. I'm explaining the behavioral execution part of while loop. First, before the while loop, I will take it as what you know. Initialization part, I will take it. Initialization part. Next is called what? Test condition. Inside the block of statements, I will take what also? Updation part also I will take. So first it is coming to where? Test condition. Test condition is what? Relational expression always. It can be either true or false. While is a keyword. Test condition. True. Assume. That time it will execute. PVM will execute indentation block of statement. What is this indentation block of statement contain? Certain logic is present related to the problem. That will execute. After executing this indentation block of statements, it will go back to the test condition once again. PVM will go back to the test condition back. The while keyword, after executing indentation block of statement, it will go back to the test condition once again. Again, test condition will be evaluated second time. Second time also true. Second time also will execute the indentation block of statement. It will go to third time also. Again, third time true, fourth time true, fifth time true, 10 times true. 11th time is false. It will come to where again? Other statements in the program. This is what is the while loop execution process. Are you able to follow? So how it is? Once again, I am explaining. First, it will come to where? Test condition. Test condition is connected with what? While. Test condition was connected in earlier with what also? If. If means what? It will execute one time only, it will execute. And it will execute the other statement. But it is connected with what loop? While loop. Once the test condition is true, PVM will execute the indentation block of statements first time. Second time, PVM will go to where again? Test condition. How PVM will go to the test condition? While loop was written in such a way that test condition will come for second time. Test condition second time also true, execute again. Third time, fourth time, fifth time, n number of times true, it will execute the indentation block of statements. Once test condition is false, it will execute what statements? Other statements in the program will execute. This is what we can call it as, come on fast, execution process of which loop? While loop. This is while loop execution. Syntax number one. Syntax number two, let me write it. Syntax number two. Syntax number two is also something more tricky. Try to understand. See students, I'm going to enter into syntax number two. Up to here as it is, I will take it. Same thing. As it is, I will take it. Here I wrote it. Test condition. I just wrote it. Test condition. Here, once this test condition is false, what happens? I said it is earlier used to go to where? Which place? Other statement. Now here, once a test condition is false, there is one more flavor of syntax is there. It will go to which one? Else part. Some people will ask in interview point of view. Generally, else will be written for which keyword so far? If. If test condition. If it is false, go to where? Else. But now, people will ask a question. Can I write else without if? Can I write else without if? Yes. Where I can write it? While loop. While loop. Come on, speak out. Speak out. Sitting simply differently by thinking somewhere. Thinking somewhere. Where? London. Not doing any experiment. Why this so much summer heat is coming like? Speak out. Come on now. Test condition is what? False. Once a test condition is false, PVM will go to which loop? which place? Else part. It will execute what? Else block of statements. Execute else block of statements. Here I am writing else block of statements. Else block of statements I am writing. And it will go to where? Here I am writing other statements in the program. Other statements. Other statements in where? Program. Are you able to follow? And you may ask a question, sir, why we use this else block? Suppose you don't like to use else block, no problem. It is just to go for what? Other statements only. Generally, I will use else block. Take an example. You are doing a business. This is your business. I want to I want to code your business related operation. How many days you decided to do the business? 1 to 30 days you do the business. 31st day you will find the profit of the business. And the next month, 1 to 30 days, you will do some other business. Start up. So 1 to 30 days business means what is this operation? Repeated. How many days? So this will be done. Business started. 30 days, this will execute. 30 days profit you are counting. 30 days over. 31 day, what is this condition? False. Once it is false, where it is coming? Else part. In the else part related to which loop? In the while loop, what you have calculated? Profit you calculated. Profit accumulated. And in the else part, what are you doing? You are declaring that my profit of this 30 days business is so and so you are declaring. In the same while loop only, you are declaring your 30 days profit. And other statements represents what? Some other business starting plan you are going to do. Are you able to understand this? This is what is called else block importance. Now, in general, whatever the operation you did in where? While loop, that operation related calculation, you are deciding to print in the else part of the corresponding while loop. That's why I am writing what? Else. You may ask a question, sir, can't I write in other statements in the program? Can't I write other statements in the program? Yes, you can do it. You can do it, but you need to write inside of where? Else block. Simple. See, once my class is over of 1 hour 40 minutes, I will go to where? To my cabin to take some few minutes rest. This is called once my class is over for 1 hour 40 minutes, I will go to my cabin to take the 5 minutes rest. To go to where? Other class. Are you following? Once my class is over, I don't go to where? Other class to take the rest. So I will take here only. Are you able to follow? Did you understand or not? That's why I will write a else block. So else block is supposed to be written intelligently for this kind of while. You can write like this and you can write like this also. Wherever I do the calculation, whose corresponding logic I will write inside of a else part. Did you understand this now? Online students. So online students, did you understand this example and syntax number 2? Now I will draw a small flow chart. I will write it. Flow chart. Now I'm writing entry, entry. And what is this now? First one. What is this now? Initialization part. After that, what is taking place? Test condition. I will take it as what here? Test condition. I'm taking test condition here. Come on now fast. Test condition is called what here? True. Test condition is what here? False. Once a test condition is true, what will happen? Once a test condition is true, what will happen? Execute what? Block of statements. Block of statements. Also execute what? Updation statement. Correct or not? Execute what? Updation statement. After executing updation statement, where it is going back? Test condition again. Test condition again. Second time also true. Third time also true. All the time it is true. All the time it is true. Multiple times it is executed. Once it is becoming what? False. What will happen? Once it is becoming false, what will happen? Execute which part? Else part. Execute which part? else part, and execute else part, and do what? And execute what? Other statements. Execute other statements. Else part, if it may present, it may not present. In the bracket, if present, I will write if present. If not present, execute which statement? Other statement. This is related to the flowchart of what? While loop. Online students, I hope it is more clear. Let me show you the diagram for you. Diagram, one small diagram I will carry out, and loops here, and while loop I will open it. Just while loop syntax and explanation I will open it. Yes, I will post it to you. Observe it carefully, try to see. Here I am going to show you. Syntax number one, syntax number two. Syntax number one is this one. Syntax number two with what? Else. Let us start here. Let us start the discussion. Start. What is this now? Here while and else are keywords. Here test condition can be either true or false. If the test condition is true, then PVM executes indentation block of statements. And once again, PVM control goes to test condition. If once again test condition is true, then PVM executes indentation block of statements. This process repeated for a finite number of times until test condition becomes false. Same. Now, once a test condition becomes false, PVM executes else block of statements, which are written else block, if present, and later executes other statements in the program. Now I'll open it. One flowchart also, students. One flowchart I will open it. Simple. See, students, here I'm going to write it. Start with now initialization part. Initialization part test condition is what? True. What is this now? Execute indentation block of statements written in while loop. Execute what? Updation part. Go back to where? Test condition. Test condition is what? Again true. Execute. Again true. Repeated for number of times. Once a test condition becomes what? False. Execute else block of statements written in else block. Execute other statements in the program. Are you able to follow? This is related to the flowchart. With this, now I'm going to enter into the coding. So we understood concept of it, we understood the syntaxes of it, and we understood the concept of it. This diagram says, this diagram, syntax concept, syntax, and a concept explanation, and a diagrammatic representation. Now we need to go for problem solving approaches. Online students, respond once. Now I'm going to the coding. Any more doubts up to here? Any more doubts up to here? What is the use of looping statements? To perform any certain operation for finite number of times until test condition becomes false. This is the purpose of what? Repetitive statements or looping. After while loop, I can go to what also? For loop also I will introduce. So first I will continue with what? While loop. Next, after doing some examples on while loop, I'll go for what? For loop. Open the notes, all of you. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will generate, which will generate, which will generate 1 to n numbers, 1 to n numbers, 1 to n numbers, where n is positive, where n is positive, where n is positive, where n is positive. Right, students? Look at. So here, I just want to go for, I just want to go for entering into the looping related concept. Let us go to the PyCharm here. PyCharm. I'm going to take up PyCharm here. While loop related things. Close this part. Go to this now, 4 p.m. loops. I'll take it as 4 p.m. loops. So there I will start the first program now. And look at this. I'm going to take up a new Python file. There I'm going to take it. While loop example1.py. While loop example1.py. While loop example1.py. Program for generating 1 to n numbers. Suppose, for example, 1 to 10 numbers you take it. Just later I will change that logic. So I'm going to take up this program, students. Please follow me. While loop example1.py. And here, what is my logic here? 1 to 10 numbers. Here you try to write it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Observe. And this is where you need to have some analysis skills to improve. Where you are starting from 1. That is nothing but which part? Initialization part. So I'll say I is equal to what? 1. Say any variable. J is equal to 1. K is equal to 1. It is known as what? Initialization part. Initialization part. Next, the second one I will go for what? Since it is repeated, I will use what? Loop. Loop I will write it. While, what is my condition? It is in forward direction, starting from 1 and ending with what? 10. So 1 is stored in where I. What is an operator I said? Less than or equal to. Looking for forward direction. Less than or equal to 10. You can write even 11 also. That time you remove what? Equal to. Equal to remove. Write equal to and use what? 10. It is your own choice. Okay. And what is happening? I is 1. This is known as what part here? Conditional part. 1 less than or equal to 10. True. True means it is entered inside the loop. There I will say print of what? I will say I. Dot format of what you know? I. I wrote it I. I value printed. I value printed. Then after printing I, what will be the value printed here? 1. If I don't write anything here, PVM will go to the same place. 1 less than or equal to 10, true only. Again, 1 is printed, 1, 1, 1, 1 only printed for so many number of times. Try to run this once and see that what will be the answer printed. Going on printing 1 only. It is becoming what? Infinite loop. Infinite loop. So I need to stop. Why it is coming 1, 1, 1 only? There is no updation. So I need to write I is equal to what? I plus 1, which is known as what here? Updation. Updation part we can call. So here I'm going to take up, run this code and see what is happening. 1 to 10 numbers are printed. Are you following? So initialization part is not there, for example. Assume that. Definitely what is error? Line number 5, I is error. Name error will come. Variable not found. Name error will come. Name I is not found. So compulsory what is required? Initialization compulsory. Suppose if I don't write what? Condition. If I don't write any condition, what will happen? If I don't write any condition, what will happen? Now I'll write other statement. Print of what? Other statements. If I don't write any condition, it will be taken as what? False. If I don't write any condition, it will be taken as what? False. If I ask any question, if you don't answer, they will think that you are a false student. False student means don't know. Don't know means what? False. See that? Run this question. Run this now. What is the answer printed? Other statement. Other statement means what? It is a false only now. So you need to write compulsory what? Condition you need to write. What is the condition? I less than or equal to 10 and printing. And what is written? Other statement. So condition is required. If I don't write updation, what is happening? You already seen that same 111 is printed infinitely. Infinite printing is not a solution to the given problem. That's why student, you must write compulsory what? I is equal to I plus 1, mandatory to write it. Run this code. Now I got it 1 to 10 and other statements are printed. Are you able to follow? And I can write simply what else part also I can write it. For your better understanding, I'll write it. I am from else part of which loop? While loop. Else part of while loop. Try to run this example, students. See, students, 1 to 10 numbers are printed. I am from else part of the while loop and other statements are printed. I hope you are following me. So, in this case, I just printed 10. Suppose if I write only 5, if I write only 5, this is going to print what? 1 to 5. So here I am writing, if I write 20, it will print 20 times. It will print 20 times. 1 to 20, 1 to 20, 20 times printed and other else part of the while loop. I may write else part, I may not write else part. But today I am writing in general, I will take it as what? N. What is that N? Is a number I am getting from where? Keyboard. Getting me? So I'm writing here n is equal to int of input of, now I'm writing enter how many numbers, how many numbers you want to generate. You want to generate. You want to generate. Enter how many numbers you want to generate. So what is this now? N. N contains what? Number of numbers. I will enter number called what? 10. So 10 numbers are printed. If I enter 5, 5 numbers are printed. Try to run once again. Here I am writing. Enter how many numbers? 5. Enter how many numbers? 8. 8. Enter how many numbers? Some 10. 10 numbers are printed. Enter how many numbers? 100. 100 numbers are printed from 1 onwards. From 1 onwards. You say 1000. You say 1000. You are getting 1000. Are you following? Now, if I enter negative number, if I enter negative number, -5, becoming what? Condition becoming false or not? That time I will print here invalid input I want to print. How do you write it that? Today, first time I am using if else statement also I am using. When the number is accepted from keyboard, I will check immediately if n less than or equal to what? 0. What should I do? I'll print. What is this now? Is. What is this? Invalid input. Dot format of what? N. Dot format of n. Next I'll write what? Else. If the number is positive, you display that many number of values. Now you take it. Are you able to follow? If the number is negative, you display. Else part will not execute. If the number is positive, it will come to where? Else part? Else part related statements you are executing. I think you are following, students. Other statements of what loop? While loop. I will write what next term? For your better understanding, here I am writing other statements of what? If else statement. If else statement. So here, try to run now. If I enter number of 5, if I enter number of 5, what will happen? 5 less than or equal to 0? True. Huh? False. Come to where? Else part. This will execute. How many times? 5 times. After that, it will come to where? Else. I am from else part of while loop. After that, it will come to where? Other statements of while loop. And it will come to where? Other statements of if else statement. Try to run this now. Try to run. So I'm saying here what? 5. You say 5. I'm getting 1 to 5. I'm from else part of while loop. Other statements of while loop. Other statements of if else statement. I hope you are following me. Other statements of what? This kind of things. Able to follow? So, last and final, I'll say here -5, invalid input. Other statements of if else only will come. If I say the number called what, some 8 numbers, 8 is printing. Are you able to follow? This is how you need to write the logic for while and then else. Online students, is it clear? If you understand one program clearly, other things are dead easy to write it. Understood? Write down one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will which will generate which will generate n to 1, which will generate n to 1, n to 1, n to 1, where n is a positive integer value, where n is a positive integer value, where n is a positive integer value, where n is a positive integer value. So first you understand what is the logic behind that. N to 1 means what? If n is called what? Come on, what is the value of it? N value is called 10. How you need to display? How you need to display? If you don't answer, students, it is a very bad for you. If you don't answer, మీకు ఏం రాదు అసలు. You don't know anything. See that how they are answering it, online students. N to 1, you don't know the answer. Already I said 1 to 10. What is that? Generating N to 1. N to 1. N to 1. Already you have a very great history. 4 p.m. batch means it is very great history in my all the batches. And if you still possess your laziness in the class, it is a problem. So n to 1, if we say, if n is 10, at least example saying also, you are lazy to say. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, if if one of the, if out of this many people, if 25% people are lazy, rest of the 75 also become lazy. You don't know the power of this lazy people. That lazy person will destroy the total class. Out of 12 apples, one apple is corrupted. Rest of the 11 apples also corrupted. That much power is there for this corrupted things. Try to speak out. Try to speak out. If you don't speak out, you are only going out of order. How many times I have to tell you? Myself tired and I left it also. It is your choice. So while loop example 2.py. So need to start from where? Then whenever I say you are interacting, after that dogtail only. Dogtail. Dogtail means you know, no? Telugu, Telugu. If I say Telugu, that's not correct. In Telugu, you know dog. Tail means you know. Dogtail concept means it is a problem. As long as I am correcting in the class, next day it is dogtail only. Problem. So now I am going to start with what is my thing? Accept it. Int is equal to int of enter how many numbers, how many numbers you want to generate. You want to generate. With my efforts, I'm making you to speak. Still, if you don't speak, I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else. Because you are not my own brother or sister to take a big stick and want to beat. And of course, I don't beat. At least if I say they have to do it. If you don't do it, they will leave. They will leave it. So coming to the point of it, into input of enter how many numbers you want to generate. So n is going to be there. 10 I entered. Suppose if I enter negative value, what should I do? That a negative value means input in wrong input I want to print. I already said the technique. N less than or equal to 0. I'll say here print of what is this now? Is invalid input. Is invalid input. Dot format of what? N. Dot format of N. Now I'm taking what? Else part. Else part I'm going to take. So since I decided to go like this, backward direction, I need to start the initialization part. Here, I is equal to N, you can take it. But why should I waste my variable I? Already N contains the value of it or not? Already n contains from where you want to start. You need not write I is equal to n. Okay, write it. No problem. How do you write it? While I greater than or equal to 1. I greater than or equal to 1. Print of what? Say here, dot format of what? I. I. What is the value of I printed? 10. Next, it should go to where? 9. For example, if I run my code like that, what will happen? 5. 5 only printed so many number of times. That is called infinite loop because of lack of updation part. I need to write I is equal to what? I minus 1. You try to run now. You say 5. It is printing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You run again called 10. It is going to print 10, 9, 8, 9 like that. You say something like 6, you say it is going to print 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 like that. So now I'm writing unnecessarily you are wasting one variable. There you can say simply, this is one thing you can take it. Here I can write it. One else part also I'm writing. In else part I can write it. Not necessary. Of course, I'll write a small decorative statement here of 50 of 50. What is this now? Numbers within what is this now? 2, 1. Dot format of what? N. Dot format of N you are saying. So close this now. Dot format of N. And you are going to say this data. And you are going to print at the end of this like this. Are you following me? This is the data like this. This is the value. And try to run this now. I'm going to take it 5. It is going to print numbers within 5 to 1. It is printed like this. If you want to print this data in the somewhere else like this, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you are supposed to give some space, some tab spaces you need to give. Some tab spaces you need to give. For that, I am using what? Backslash T. Backslash T means it gives some space. Observe the effect of the result. Say 5. It is going to give you what? Some tab spaces are given here. Some tab spaces are giving here. So if I give double tab spaces here, it will print. Try to run this now. I'll say some 5. It is going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is printed. Are you able to follow this? This is how these values are printed. Are you following, students? Now, if I say the value called 10, if I say the 10 and the 10, 4, 10, 9, etc. is printing. Are you following? This is how while loop is written in this case. Now, open the notes. All of you open and write it. Write a Python program which will generate, which will generate, which will generate all even numbers, all even numbers within n, within n, within n, within n. What is that meaning? Look at input, sample input I am showing. In n is equal to 10. What is an expected output here? What is an expected output here? Look at. I will say expected output is 2 and next is called what? 4, 6, 8, 10. This is what I'm saying. These are the numbers you need to print. It's very easy to print it. So my number is called what? 10. And I need to print the data like this. Where is your initialization starts with? Madhubhavalo. Initial even number starts from where? 2. If you don't think about it, it's a problem for you. I'm writing the sequence of numbers. Starting from 2. Even number start from 2. I is equal to 2. What is my given number? So what is the condition? While I less than or equal to n, less than or equal to n, print of what? I, print of I, print of I is printed. Now observe the series 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How much I have to increment? I is equal to I plus 2. I is equal to I plus 2. It is 2. Now start. N is equal to 10. I is equal to 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. True. Print what? 2. I plus 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 less than or equal to 10. True. Print what? 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 less than or equal to 10. True. Print what again? 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 less than or equal to 10. True. 8 printed. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 less than or equal to 10. True. Print what? 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 less than or equal to 10. False. It is printed. This is the logic. Will you do homework? Doubt. But tomorrow, if you come to class, whether you will do it or not, there is a very much doubt. Will you do it? Okay. Do it. Next, open the notes. Next. H by W you write in the bracket. Otherwise, you will see, sir did not upload the notes. H by W that is. Next, write a Python program. Write a Python program which will generate, which will generate, which will generate all odd numbers, all odd numbers, all odd numbers within n, within n. Will you do it? You will do? Okay. You will do. Everybody. Okay. So who will do? Raise your hands. Just I want to count it. How many of you will do? Oh, everybody will do. Huh? Okay. No, you cannot do. Not one person. You cannot do. Okay, no problem. Let me check it. If you are able to do. N is equal to what? 11. N is equal to 11. Odd numbers are what? Tell me. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Come on. Okay, good. Okay, nice. So you're doing. Now, starting from where? 1. How do you write the code? I is equal to what? 1. While of what? I less than or equal to 11. Okay, print of what? I. Next term. I is equal to I plus 2. Okay, done. So you'll get the answer. This is what you are expecting, correct? Okay. Now, I will write the code. I will write the code. Watch it. I'll write the code. I understand your innocent knowledge, but you don't feel it. Because whatever I feel, I will tell you compulsory. So I'm going to take up. Here I'm writing. Hmm? Here I'm going to take up. Carry this. I'll take up. This entire thing I will carry, students. Here I am writing. You try to paste it. Generating what? Odd numbers. Odd numbers within n. Okay. So you will do it. While loop example 3.p. Enter enter odd numbers within n. Enter how many odd numbers you want to generate within range. Within range. Within range. N less than or equal to 0, invalid input. Odd numbers, right or not? Odd numbers within 1 to 1 to 1 to n. Okay. What is this now? I is equal to 1 now. 1 greater than 1 less than or equal to, come on, n now. N now. Print what? I. What I should write? I plus 2. Whatever code you said, I am writing. Okay. Run. What is the number you are entering? 11. 11. Output is coming. Perfect, student. Now enter now 5. 5. Answer is coming. Perfect, student. Now I enter the value called 7. Answer is coming. Which numbers I am entering? 11 I entered, 5 I entered, 7 I entered. I got the answer. Okay. Now I am entering. See my answer questioning. 10 I am entering. 10. 10 I am entering. What is the value entered? 10. What is the value now? Odd numbers within 1 to n, 1 to 10. What is the value started with? Come on. 1. 1 less than or equal to 10. What is the answer printed? 1. 1 plus 2. Come on. 3. So done. So 1 to 9. Are you following me? Right. This is about what? Odd numbers. Okay now? Right. Open the notes. Good. So you thought Sir is going to tell some mistake. Write a Python program. Write down. Write a Python program. Chandra. Chandra, what are you writing, my dear student? Chandra. Chandra, where are you, my dear student? 1% is 2. What is the symbol? What is the symbol, my dear student? Chandra. What is the symbol, my dear student? Wrong Ladika. Then why you kept in the chart box then? Sleeping or what? Come to the point back. What is that? Write a Python program which will generate even numbers in decreasing order. Decreasing order. Decreasing order. Do you understand decreasing order? Very easy. Very easy, first of all. Easy or difficult? Easy. So, I will take what? 10. If I take 10, what are the numbers you will print? 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2. 1 now. 1 now. 0 is not an even. 0 is not an even. 0 is not an odd. 0 is 0 only. These are the numbers. Be careful. Suppose now I am writing n is equal to 11. What is your answer now? If your answer is, if number is 10, no problem. If a number is called what, 100, no problem. 100, 98, 96, like that, no problem. Directly you can start. If number is 11, what you will do? Invalid number. Or even numbers within 11, I said. You need to print what? 10. Within the 11, what are the numbers present? 10. Next, 8, 6, 4, 2. If it is a 13, what is the number starts with? 12, 10. Like that, I need to print. If it is a number called 51, I need to print from where? 50. So this is one of the most important thing. You need to start thinking. That's all. You need to start thinking. Are you able to follow? Right. So yesterday, one of my adjacent home, one student came to me. And yesterday night when I went to 9 o'clock, 9:30, his father brought to me. So he's writing MSET on coming Monday. Sorry, 9th onwards, MSET is starting. So there, of course, I cannot solve any mathematics. He came just casually, he brought to me. So I said, how are you preparing? And everything. I did not ask any doubts are there. I cannot tell also because I don't know physics. I don't know maths. I don't know chemistry and all. How you prepare well, write well, you will write well. I just said some, encouraged him. So he asked me one doubt. What is the doubt he is asking, When some question is given, mathematics, 1 by square root of x plus square root of y plus square root of x plus square root of y and x square plus y square and find the value of xy. When this question is just I wrote normally. Sir, when these questions are giving, how to start, I'm not getting, he's saying. When mathematics question is given, he is saying that how to start. That starting power I am not getting, he said. Even I don't know. Do you know? Huh? Do you know? And the moment he asked a question, parent did not understand. He's asking what he's asking. He's asking me. He is not asking him. If I say to him, your son don't know how to start the mathematics problem, he will feel. I said, I said nothing to worry. Out of 80 questions, at least you can answer more and don't worry. If I should tell much encouragement. If I tell to father that as it is to him, he will feel na? Unnecessarily his BP increases, unnecessarily why tensions. I said nothing. He's asking some doubt. I told him personally, you practice more and more. You remember the models of it. How many models are there? I said. Okay, he said. He's having in the mind a good student only, but he's having in the mind what starting problem. When question is given, if he see the solution, he's understanding solution, but starting problem, where the start button is there, he is not able to find. So that is called mathematics. But in computer science, that difficulty is not there. That difficulty is not there. Mathematics difficulty is 1000%. Computer science difficulty 1% only. That 1% everybody will solve it. Mathematics is a very complicated subject. Those who really do mathematics well, they are really God. Correct? Okay. Do you know mathematics? Huh? Do you know? Girls, you know? Huh? Enemy. Okay, good. Mathematics is enemy. Boys, mathematics is friend. Huh? Enemy, huh? Now come to the point. Neither enemy nor friend. But when you see, you will understand. But in computer science, if you know 50 plus logics now, you will do many problems. But mathematics is very difficult job. And openly speaking, of course, we should not discourage any mathematics teacher or something. I like it, mathematics teachers, their efforts and all. I personally tested corporate college level IIT faculty only I tested before taking an admission to my daughter in the intermediate college. I tested who is teaching to IIT, and I took one IIT problem before joining intermediate first year. First question before taking admission, I said I want to talk to mathematics faculty. He said he is already 35 years of experience. Here we are only 26 years. He's in front of him we are bacha. That's he's 35, and we went and I said asked him in such a way that we don't know this problem. So I asked a question before taking an admission, and admission means these marketing people will be there. They are marketing. Join. Concession will be given. Who want a concession? If some concession is given, definitely subject concession is there. Subject concession means lifelong concession only will be there. So money wise, no concession, but we want a full subject. So after that, that question is what? JEE advance, JEE mains, JEE advance, IIT question. That question I took it, I copied personally in the one paper, and I said, sir, this problem I want to know. I gave that to him. He applied so many things. I remembered answer also. I remembered answer. I did not give the answer to him. Mathematics faculty will have some small smartness. By seeing the answer, they will try to bring the answer. But I did not tell the answer. Answer is there in my brain. So, and I've seen the solution also because I'm also from mathematics background. We know solution, but the he's asking, sir, what is an answer for it? This is us. I don't know, sir. I said, and he tried a lot of time. 45 minutes he tried. He did not get it. He did not get it. And finally, what happens? Not solved. So to take admission or not to take admission, then he is an expert. They are saying he is an expert. All overall, all corporate colleges, he is only expert, he is saying. Then what to do? Tell me, what to do? So that is a mathematics. Mathematics is really good subject, but they have to explain. What to explain? The thought behind the problem. Whether you teach mathematics, I teach mathematics, mathematics teachers will do what? They will remember the solution. They will go to the college. They will explain by getting that solution one by one. Steps means writing, writing, writing. Answer will come. But computer science is not like that. Computer science will have 50 models means you are great. 100 models if you remember, powerful. That is the difference between mathematics and computer science. But mathematics is ultimate. Come to the point. Now I'm going to move to the further. What is my question? Generate the even numbers, decreasing order. Did you understand that problem? Now, now I want to carry out. Now I want to carry out. So I will take up. Go to this place. Here I'm going to take up 4.py. 4.py. Now I'm going to write it. Carry this. Now I'm saying, I'm writing even numbers. Even numbers within n. In which order? Decreasing order. Decreasing order. Okay, students, take care. I say 4. How many? Enter how many numbers? Enter how many even numbers? Enter how many even numbers to generate within the range. Now, here, enter how many? What numbers these are? Odd numbers. This is odd number, students. Yeah. Then I will take it. What numbers these are? Even numbers. N to 1. N to 1. Here I will write it. N to 2. Yes. N to 2. I will remove this logic. If I write the logic, what is that now? Already number is there or not? What should I do directly? Tell me. While n greater than or equal to 2. Following ma? N greater than or equal to 2. Print of what I say? Backslash t. Dot format of what? N I am saying. N is equal to what? N minus 2. I hope you are following. Right. Line number? Line number 8. Okay. Will you get any error? Huh? Will you get any error? Nothing will happen. Just check it out. Just no problem. We'll see that. Now I'm writing else. We'll see that. That I'll remove it. No problem, student. No problem. So try to run it. Here I'm going to write it. Say something like 10. Say something like 10. So this will give you error. So remove. So try to write this here. Enter how many numbers? 10. What is that? 10, 8, everything perfect. You say something like 16. 16, I got it. Now enter the number called what? 11. What is happening? 11, 9, 7, 5, 3 is coming. Totally different is coming or not? That time what he will do? It is also called what? Starting point. Like a mathematics, this is a starting point. Come on, how do you do now? Now you need to take, if I enter odd even numbers, correct output is coming or not? If odd number is coming, what I should do? If I enter 11, if I enter 13, if I enter 17, if I enter 15, n is equal to like that. If n is what? Odd number, you subtract 1 from that. N is equal to n minus 1. If n is odd number, subtract 1 from that and continue this logic. Got it or not? If n is odd number, subtract 1 from that and continue this logic. Are you able to follow? Okay. After this, you check it. Line number 10, you write it. Tell me, what should I do? N is equal to what I will do? Sleeping. Oh, listening. Tell me, answer, tell me. Answer, answer. Now I will start. I will write it. Here I will write it. If, see students, N or N percentage 2 is equal to 0. Remainder, na? If it is a 0, what should I do? Take N as it is. Take N as it is. Take N as it is. Ternary operator I am using. Ternary. I am using ternary. Else, else what you will do? N minus 1 you take it. Keep that N minus 1 in where? N. How beautiful logic. Take N value is called what? 11. 11% is 2 is equal to 0. False. Go to where? 11 minus 1. 10 kept in where? N. 10. Now it is printed normally only. Now see this now. Online students, enter 11. What the answer is coming? 11 to 2 only. But the odd even numbers are like this. You say 21. You said 21. See students, 21 means 20 onwards it is printing. You say the number called 10. Even number I am entering. 10 to perfectly it is coming. Are you following? Easy or difficult? 7 you enter 7. 7. You say 7. 6, 4, 2. You say something like 8. You say 8, 6, 4, 2. This is an output is coming. I hope you are following, my dear students. This is about a very simplest logic is using. So you will get these thoughts automatically. Mathematics thoughts are very difficult, which is beyond our thinking power. Are you following? But computer science logics are easy to do it. It is by practice you will get it. By practice. As long as mathematics you are practicing, you will feel, oh, I am a bodybuilder in mathematics. But when you go to the test, you will come to know. But computer science, if you practice these programs, you will become what wonderful logic student. That's why practice, practice, practice. Correct or not? All of them are mathematics background only. As long as you are practicing, you will feel very easy. Social studies, you will feel difficult because you need to buttify, buttify, buttify. Mathematics need to buttify. You will do everything which is given in exercise, R set, solved, everything you will do. But when you go to competitive exam, starting problem. You don't know from where to start. But computer science is dead easy. The same logics will come across in interview. Same procedure will come across. Correct? Fine. Students, this is one thing you need to take care. Next program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will generate, which will generate, which will generate multiplication table, which will generate multiplication table, which will generate multiplication table for a given, for a given positive integer value, for a given positive integer value, for a given positive integer value. Did you understand this question? So I'm going to take up while loop example 5. Let me prepare 5.py. 5.py. There I'm taking. See the logic here. Number is called what? 8. What is the multiplication table? 8 into 8 into 1 is equal to 8. 8 into 2 is equal to 16. Like that, so on, I will do it. So on, I will do it. 8 into 8 into 10 is equal to what? 80. You know this. And what did you understand? You observe the series and you need to have very simplest technique. What is this is called? N kada? N. What is this 1 to 10? I said the logic so far. What is that 1 to 10? 10 times you need to repeat. How do you do? That is called what you know? N into what? I. Symbol I will print, right or not? What is this now? I. I ranges from where? 1 to 10 is equal to what is this now? 8 to 16, etc. is called what? Multiplication. N into I. N star I. Product of that. This is to be repeated from where? 1 to 10 or not? Are you following? So what is the given number here? 8. So how do you write it? Start. I is equal to 1. I will say what? While of I less than or equal to 10. Why less than or equal to 10? Because 10 entries. 10 entries. What should I do? Print of what I will print? N value. N value. One into symbol and one I value is equal to product of n into I. Product of n into I. N value. I value. N into I value. Dot format of what? N comma I comma n into I. N into I. Are you able to follow this? N into I. This n is going to be for this. This I is going to be for this. N into I is for this. I hope you are following this. So this is the concept of what? And I need to write I is equal to what should I do? I plus 1. Why? Need to increment. Second counter, third counter, fourth, fifth, like that. So I need to write the logic. Shall I? Come on, tell me the logic. Program for generating multiplication table for a given number. For a given number. Come on. I will take up that logic 5.py. 5.py. Tell me. N is equal to int of input of enter a number for generating what? Multiplication table. What should I do now, students? If n less than or equal to 0, I should say which input is invalid input. Is invalid input. Format of what? N. Format of n. I'll write what now? Else. Else. What should I do now? Print of. I'll say some symbolic notation here 50. I'll say now what is this? Multiplication table for dot format of n. Dot format of n. There I'm going to take up. So this I'm going to take up. Tell me, students, what should I do? For I is equal to what? 1. This is known as what? Initialization part. Tell me, while I less than or equal to 10. Why 10? 10 entries. 10 entries. Multiplication 10 entries. Print of what? Backslash t n value a symbol into I value is equal to n into I. Format of what? N comma I comma n into I. N into I. N into I. I will write it. I is equal to what? I plus 1. And I will write else part. This line of control. This line of control. This is printed in the else part. Are you able to follow? I is equal to I plus 1. Conditional part, initialization part, conditional part, and this is called what now? Updation part. Updation part. Here it is called conditional part. Conditional part. So try to run this now, students. Enter the number -5, invalid input. You say it is called something like, ninth one. I said ninth. Ninth table printed or not? Ninth table. You run here 19th table. 19th table is printed. Whichever number you enter, that will print. Second table. Second table is printed. Able to follow? So I'll say here something like, 0. 0 is what input? Invalid input. This is about small things starting. First, you need to study the data. Study the data. After studying the data, you say eighth table here. Observe it. This is the one. having repetition. How many times? 10 times. Each value, n remains same. This is a product is increasing, I value repeated. That's all. Simply, it is very, very easy. Wherever multiplication is coming, same thing will come. And computer science logics are crystal clear. No another model is involving in that. Straightforward. Wherever it comes, straightforward. Understand this? That's why it is easy to learn once you avoid your laziness. So you know mathematics, but you can't write competitive exams. But when you remember these logics now, you'll become ultimate career. That's why don't waste your career. Practice well and speak in the class. Okay now? Write down one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will which will which will accept a word, different model I'm introducing, which will accept a word or a line of text, which will accept a word or line of text, and display each and every character, display each and every character, display each and every character, display each and every character. So example, if I look at, see students, word is equal to, look at, word is equal to, I'm entering Python there, Python. What is an output to get it here, you know, students? I want to get it P, P, Y, T, H, O, N. Like that I want to display. Like this I want to display. Python, I want to display like this. I want to print Python is an OOPLANG. Like that I want to display. There, Python, space, I is S, space. What is this next step? A, N. Like that I want to display. Why I am using, you need to, and you will understand. Shall I start now? How do you do this now? Apply your talent. This is my given data. I need to print each and every letter. How do you do this now? Then immediately, that's what I'm saying. If you read the notes very well, you will easily follow. Python, if I take it, Python, if I take it like that, if I take it, it is going to contain what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. It is going to be ln of s minus 1. Already you know, na? Fixed away. Nothing fishy. Straightforward. Starting from where? You know, every index of the letter starts from where? 0. Last one is what? ln of s minus. I'll go on repeating until it reaches to what? ln of s. Start. I is equal to what? 0. What I'll write it now? While I less than or equal to ln of s minus 1. How simple it is. Print of what? S of I. S of I. S of 0. S of 0 is called what? P. I is equal to I plus 1. I plus 1, 1. Go back. True. S of 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Repeated. Is it known to you? Yes. Simple. Very easy. Let us go to the while loop example 6.py. While loop example 6.py. 6.py. This I am going to take it. Program for generating a characters from a word or what line of text. So I'm taking here, this is the one 6.py. Come on, how do I write it? Word is equal to input of, come on, enter a word or what? line of text. Enter a word or what? Line of text. Simple. I am writing here. Given word is equal to, I am printing. Given word is equal to, I am writing dot format of word I am writing. There I am writing. Come on. I is equal to what? 0. While I less than or equal to ln of s minus 1 minus 1. Print of what? If I write only I, it will print indexes. Just for your clarity purpose. I is equal to. You try to run it. Word kada. This is called what? Word. Try to run it. It will print only index. Python I am entering. It is printing 0 to 5. 0 to 5. Less than or equal to I wrote. You can eliminate this less than and you can eliminate this minus 1. It will print the same answer. Say Python, it will print 1, 0 to 5. You say another one, you say Python, Python, Python is an OOP LANG. It is going to print, all of them are printed 0 to 20. There is 21 characters are there. How do you print the data now? I'm going to take it. Simple. I'll print what now here? I say \t. I'll print the data as what? Format of what you know? Word of what? I. Word of I will go for it. Word of I. I hope you are following me. I is equal to what? I plus 1. Try to run this now. Try to run this now. Python here I am writing. So I'm writing here Python here. Are you able to follow? So not only that, uh, Python is a language. Python is a language. So I'm going to take it Python space is space. Next is what? A lang, Lang. Are you able to follow this? Like this. You can enter anything, you can print it. This is one simplest logic. Able to follow? Like that. Just think about it and then write it. Now I want to go for it. Suppose you want to print in reverse data. Reverse data means what? So Python I will enter. So Python I am entering here. It is printing NOHTY I want to print it. How do you write it? If you want, I can write like this. Here I am writing students. Just leave this logic. Here I am writing. The same thing, I'll write it while what I am writing now. Here I am writing I is equal to ln of what is this now? Word. Ln of what? Word. WORD minus 1. What I will do now? I greater than or equal to what? 0. Why? Index is stopping at 0. Print of what? Same to same. Print of same to same. I will say what? I is equal to what? I minus 1. I is equal to I minus 1. Simple. Python. 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 Reverse of Python. Easy. Reverse of Python. If you know the subject. Are you able to follow? Like that we can take it. Okay now. This is R. Like this. If you want to do one more way, if you want to do one more way, and a more powerful way if you want. So I will take it here like this. I am writing. One more way, reverse only still you want. Reverse only still you want. I will do what you know, student. I will do. This is the one you are taking. I am taking. Word is equal to, word is equal to, word of what? Colon minus 1 I am taking. Colon minus 1 take what? Reverse. But normally I am going to take from 0 only. That is also beautiful. So say Python here. Python. Python. Previously reverse. Previously original. And once you have good hairstyle on your head, you can comb any direction. If no hair on the head, ring road, bypass road, normal, you know these styles. Is these things are new or old only now? Already explained in the class now. Are really difficult than like mathematics? Simple. Everything is there in the notes only. అంతే కదా నేను ఇది ఒక లాజిక్ ఇంకొక లాజిక్ కూడా చెప్పేస్తాను నేను with what? These are all positive direction. Negative direction also you can take. Negative direction. Negative direction is what? Look at negative direction. Or what is the negative direction starts from? Minus 1. Minus 1. How do you start with? Word. This is having what? Reverse is there. Reverse. I want to get reverse only. Normally, I will take word is equal to what? Word of what? Word of what? Colon, colon, minus 1. I'm getting normal only. After that, what I will do? Minus 1 onwards, I want to bring it. How do you get it? I is equal to what? Minus 1. Minus 1 to where I want to get it? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. What is that? While, come on, I greater than or equal to minus of ln of what? Word, word, greater than or equal to this part I need to take care. This part ln minus this is taken close. And say this is okay now. Extra bracket minus of ln of. So I think one more bracket. Okay. Now print of what? What I should what should I say? This data. This data you print it. Next I will do what? I is equal to I minus 1. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. It will go on increasing. So say Python. Python last. Easy. And once you know subject, you can do everything. If you don't know subject, ring road bypass road on. So, రోహిణి సెక్షన్ హెయిర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈజ్ గుడ్ సార్. అంటే మీకు అర్థమైన భాషలో చెప్పాలని అంతే. ఇఫ్ ఐ టెల్ యువర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యూ విల్ అట్రాక్ట్. సారీ సేయింగ్ కరెక్ట్. But you don't tell in anywhere else. The copyrights reserved for here only. Okay? What I feel I am telling to you. Okay now? So here is what? Programming. Okay. Okay. Nice. So you practice. See how many example. One more example also I can tell you. Minus 6, minus 5. Like that also you can do. See one more example I will tell you. One more example. Python I will print. I'll print Python. What is the print Python here? Start where? Here I will write it what? Minus of what? Len of what? Word. Len of word. And I will start here what? Come on. Come on, guys. Minus 1. Minus 1. I will print what? Same. I is equal to what? I plus 1. I plus 1. See, it is going to print the answer. Python. Python. See that Python is printed. How many hairstyles you see? People will feel how fashionable student is. No hairstyle means what will happen? Nothing will happen. Class over. Yeah? Okay, class over, students. So time is over, power is over, everything is over. Practice this example. I'll post this example. Practice it. Thank you. All the best. Online students, am I audible to you? Am I audible, students?